Greetings, I and I, brethren, sister, and Idrin. All praise due, honor, respect unto His Imperial Majesty, Haile Selassie I, Rastafari. So Babylon, new tool, this pretext of hate speech they call. It's just a design so that, for one, the word hate triggers fear in certain people. Really the majority of which, because the majority of people watch television and look at their smartphones. So seeing that people have been psychologically impacted, conditioned into, hearing certain words, trigger words, to, have certain reactions. These words are used against people. For one, to define hate, for one, you have to understand jealousy, because hate really comes from jealousy. Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
There's a mire in your brick walkway here.
How you doing today?
Good.
Levi Jonathan.
That's Tanya, it's Joe.
Hey Joe, what's up?
Hi. Well, he's over here still.
Okay, what are we?
Backyard here.
The backyard?
Yeah,
Okay.
All that grass, right over there, and all that stuff under the top.
Yeah, when we spoke the last time, Joe, you said that so long as it was blocked off, that it wouldn't be able to be seen from the street.
But you got to correct the violation first.
I'm sorry?
The violations have to be corrected, and then once they're corrected, if you want to put up a privacy fence or something here so anything in the future couldn't be seen, that's fine. But once the violations have been cited, they have to be corrected.
Okay, so the violation of the grass that's behind the fence.
Grass, yeah.
And then after that grass is cut, right here, is this what you're referring to?
All of it. All this is over 12 inches. Got to be cut down. Got to be under 12 inches.
That can be seen from the road. Where is the overgrowth? Is this weeds exceeding 12 inches? Is this what we're referring to? Okay. And what specific locations are there?
Side yard and the rear yard.
The side yard? And when you say side yard, you mean the front? Because basically I have a fence around my whole property except for the front. There is no side yard.
Yeah, the side yard is just standing on that, you all have a picture for the house to the left-hand side.
Okay. Oh, where the driveway is, that area. Okay. That part, just like it was before. Okay.
Yeah.
And the next location?
Just from that area right, you see from right there.
Just the side yard. Okay.
Yeah.
Prior to when I put these fence
and
panels
all
up.
that stuff under the top, it's got to be corrected. It's got to be gone. Now, once you get this corrected, and
All the
it's
stuff
gone,
under the tarp?
yeah, all those used appliances and stuff, they can't be stored out here. So once you get it all corrected, it's done.
Okay. When we spoke, and I have that recording,
That's
you
right.
said that the appliances were acceptable, and I spoke with also somebody at the head office there, saying so long as that they couldn't be seen from the street. Is that correct?
Once you have the violation corrected, and in this case it's closed. If you put something up here that we can't see from the street, and you put something else back here then, and we can't see it, then you're not in violation.
Okay, because you specifically stated the last time we spoke that I didn't have to remove the appliances. I told you that I was waiting until the scrap value went up.
Right, you told me you were going to wait and have them scrapped. Well, you have 30 days or whatever the time frame is, 15, I can't remember what the exact time frame is, I could look it up for you, but yeah, you have that amount of time.
Okay, because I
Okay,
was
and I can
told
give
that
you
I
an
could
extension
hold
if
the
you need to.
appliances and that the violation would be corrected so long as that the fence would be blocked. That's what I was told.
No, the violations have to be corrected. They have to be inspected, and the case closed. Then if you put something up here to block it, so we can't see in here again, then then it wouldn't be a violation then.
Okay, well that's news.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's not what I was told the first time.
Maybe it was a misunderstanding, but you have to
Okay.
correct the violation before you can block it.
Well, I have it on recording. Could
that's
you
fine.
say what
Say
else?
could be-
Sanitation and storage of materials. Oh, okay. So, with those appliances in the backyard,
Yeah, the top.
I've been told by the secretary there that as long as the fence is obstructed so that you can't see those appliances from the street, then it'll be acceptable. Is that correct?
Yeah, you can't see it, then it's not a problem, yes, sir.
Okay, so is it acceptable to put a tarp over the chain link fence? There's only one section. It's a gate. You know, in order to cover it up, could you use a tarp, or what would you recommend?
Yeah, the top, you could put it like the windscreen, I guess the top would be okay. No, it's just attached to the fence, so it doesn't blow away.
I see.
You know, like a windscreen on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Fine.
say what
Say
else?
Could be a misunderstanding.
What else there? Well, it was your own words, sir. So
Well,
there is
I
really no
understand. Could be a
misunderstanding.
misunderstanding. That has to be corrected before the case can be closed. And once it's closed, there's no violation. If you put a fence up or whatever you put up there, a tarp, we talked about a tarp or one of those things that hang on a fence, you know, those, what are they called? Screenings. You could put that up there, and then once it's corrected, we can't see back there anymore, then that's fine. I mean, you could take all that stuff and put it in the shed, and that violation's corrected. And then just cut the grass down, and then put your screening back up, put whatever you want up there, and then whatever you do after that, that's up to you.
Okay. Is there anything else?
That's the only two violations. That's it.
Okay. Are people being penalized for putting chemicals into their lawn? Because as
I don't think so.
scientific evidence has discovered that has polluted our water and made it unsafe for us, which means we're all going to die earlier.
That might
And
be,
so-
but I don't know anything
It's a
about
question
that.
for our Natural Resources Department.
2/3 of Dade County is expected to be underwater by 2050
Wow.
as a result of the climate destruction. And we've gone in the wrong direction because we've encouraged people and provided incentives so that people put chemicals in their lawn
Right,
by making the chemicals cheaper than organic methods.
right.
Me, I'm an earth person, so I'm concerned about the environment first. And when I think about our lifestyle and the existence of whole species and plants not being available, I put myself, on the line to protect what we have left, to preserve what we have left. And part of that for myself is not to damage the soil and to, erode the soil further with chemicals. And I see that many other people, especially in Florida, it's like a whole economy, landscaping,
Right.
and it's destroying entire life here on Earth.
Well, that's something
So
you
we
have to
should
take
think
up with
about,
them.
penalizing people for putting chemicals into the water sources.
So right now, fertilizer you can put on your grass, so that's not illegal, but you can get with the Natural Resources Department and talk to them about it. All right, is there anything else I can do for you?
Well, you said you know how this house looked before I bought it. Remember?
Yeah, kind of.
You said
remember
you-
one time, yeah.
Yeah, you said I'd really improved it.
Yeah. It does look good.
I've changed. I've done. I had homeless people living in the backyard when I moved here. It was
Oh,
foreclosed.
did you?
Yeah, and I had to tear the floors up ceilings and walls.
On the inside?
I mean, you know, because it was so disgusting to redo most of it. So, I mean, I'm limited as far as my resources go, but I don't mind laboring. It's just, again, even if we're using a lawnmower, that's detrimental to the environment. That destroys just that pollution.
I understand.
Some people, they're international financiers.
Right.
They're bloodsuckers, and they're looking to suck the blood of working people
Right.
to try to push them out so that they can take their assets.
Well,
And
we
that's
don't
what
want
they've
that to
done through
happen.
foreclosures. And these people, you know, that enforce these laws that allow for these financiers to do this are not American, because they're not looking out for the interest of American people. They're looking out for those financiers, those big banks that
Understand.
control the assets and the property.
Alright.
You know,
Well,
think about it like this. You know, the Pilgrims inhabited this country. What do you think the Pilgrims would say if, when they got here after their voyage, if they were given a 1/4 acre of sand and say, okay, here's your land, now go ahead and work for 30 years so that you can pay for it? How do you think they would feel?
I don't know. But if you get it done before whatever that time frame, remember, just let me know and I can come back and check it earlier or see it one time.